There's all kinds of amazing things that he did. We all know about his feats of strength. But he also had another side to his life, and it wasn't always good.
This is Samson. In biblical times, a great leader of Israel, but even the mightiest of rulers fall, and their stories are part of Cliff Derksen's journey.
These guys are a part of my life, and they've been very significant in my life in the sense of making decisions how I'm going to do life and what not to do and what to do and how, you know, the consequences of bad decisions and all those kind of good things.
Choices have been difficult along the way.
Wilma and I would like to say this morning is that it's a real relief, a tremendous relief, knowing where Candace is. We have found Candace, and unfortunately we've found her not alive. You try to control yourself, but it's like the duck, you know, he's calm on the outside, but he's paddling like crazy under the water. That's basically what it's like.
Cliff's daughter Candace disappeared November 30th, 1984. She was found a month and a half later, hog-tied and frozen in a shed just 500 meters from the family's home. Cliff's experience with that day and every day since is etched into the lines of his sculptures.
The one that speaks mostly to, that was most impacting for me, was the one that I've called 6.5 weeks. It's my hands in a tied-up position. And that's what our daughter experienced. That's how she was found. And so it was very therapeutic for me to spend hours creating that and thinking about it and what she had gone through.
The trial that finally came 26 years after his daughter was found opened old wounds.
Candace is wearing a black jacket with burgundy raglan sleeves, blue jeans, running shoes, and carrying a burgundy Adidas bag.
We didn't know what to expect, but the very first day they brought out all her clothing. And that was just, you know, I can't even explain what that feels like. So that was very difficult. Since the trial, I've been doing art pretty steadily. I got my studio in June, after the trial ended in February. And I had always determined that in these years of my life, retirement years, I would do art. And it's it's coincided with this event. And so this is just, you know, top of mind right now.
The resulting art is an act of therapy, but today it tells a story. Over the decades, the public has heard mostly Candace's mother speak eloquently and poetically about the family's journey to forgiveness.
You can't chase two rabbits, you gotta choose one, and we had to chase life. We had young children, so we had to let go.
Today, Cliff is ready to tell his story.
I am not used to it. I'm struggling with what are the boundaries, what do I talk about, with what do I express myself with, you know, how do I do it, what do I put out there? And yet when I do it, it is me, and I'm laying my heart out there, and it's scary.
The journey has been up and down, cast in grief, forgiveness, and a collision with the justice system that mere words often cannot describe. It is indescribable. For Shaw TV, I'm Kim Kasher.